Congratulations. Jimmy Lennon Jr. just said it. An upset win for you, but you and your team don't consider this an upset. You knew, being the professional, that you were going to come in here and show them what the pro's all about. Do you feel like you did that tonight?
Oh, I told you guys when we first talked, I told you I was back and better than I ever was.
You said, hey, I have nothing to lose and everything to gain in this fight. What do you feel like you gained tonight?
We're going to find out here in a little bit, hopefully. Hey, I want to shout out everybody in Denver, Colorado that helped me come up. Airtight Boxing, most of all TLC, and above all else, Jesus Christ.
The TL saying is, I have no wife because boxing is my life.
Robeisey Ramirez, as you know the story, everything that it took for him to get to this point, a highly touted amateur. What did you think about him being across the ring from him tonight?
He's just another man. You know what I mean? I got in his ass, and first round, he felt it. He felt it right away, and I didn't come to play at all. I'm here to stay. You're gonna see some more of me here soon.
Adan, congratulations.
We talked about this last month, right? Adan Gonzales, or Adan Gonzales, all right? He's 5-2-2, all right? But he beat him in his debut. He beat this dude, bro. He beat Robeisey Ramirez in his debut match. The two-time gold medalist lost. Huge upset. Right? And all these people interviewing him, and I looked him up, like I looked it up, all these articles about his big win, and they have not talked about this dude since. Boxing like abandoned this guy. It's like he got punished for having the audacity of beating this dude in his debut match. Like, how dare you? Didn't you get the memo? You were supposed to lose this fight. But no, you have to come and ruin everything. Now he doesn't have an O. Adan. Okay, Adan Gonzales, get the fuck out of here. I don't know if he's been blackballed, if he disappeared. I can't say what happened because I don't know. But where is this dude? Why is it? Robeisey has fought 3 times.
He's hiding from the cartels. That's where he's at.
Where'd he go? Adan Gonzales, bro. He has not fought since August 10th of last year. It's almost been a year. His biggest win of his career, Robeisey Ramirez has fought 3 times. This guy's not fought at all.
I wonder if he's in the backyard of defunct.
Why doesn't boxing reward the guy that wins, Dave? He's the one that won the fight.
It happens. You know, it happens. I mean, we can always go back and look at certain fighters that have won and they weren't supposed to do the upset. They were supposed to be there for a patent on the record.
Yeah.
You know, whatever happened with this kid is one or two things. Either his management is just not good, or he's managing himself, which I hardly believe, because there's always one manager that holds a Rolodex full of kids, 10 to 15, 20 of them, because that's what they're used for. They're used to go and patent these guys that are going to be superstars, help them out, move along, and so there's a strong possibility, and I'm just saying hypothetically, a strong possibility was that he did something he wasn't supposed to do. So he's no longer any good because now nobody wants to mess with this kid because there's that possibility. He doesn't have the right management to force him back into the face of boxing. There's still more investment in this kid rather than Gonzalez because he's an Olympian. The other guy it's almost like one of those can he do it again? Do we really want to invest in him? I don't know. Or maybe the kid just decided that was the best win and I'm going to ride into the sunset. That's it.
Is it possible that maybe he outpriced himself? Maybe they did offer him a rematch. You wanted more money?
That's a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility that he saw something. His team saw something. I mean, they definitely saw something. And that gave them the boost that they were, probably longing to get. But again, the powers of be is who's on your side. In boxing, it's who you know. It's not what you could do. It's who you know. And if he doesn't have the nose, then guess what? He's not going to get those other fights. He's not going to get anything, especially if he's looked at as a mule, which means that they're just there to patent the A side, the record. That's it. That's a cold reality in boxing.
Look, he's 5-2-2. You know who else had a lot of losses early in his career? Orlando Solido, right? But then, like, as he kept fighting and he became a better fighter and he became a world champion eventually. Maybe Adan Gonzales has that ability. I mean, he did beat Robeisey Ramirez, a 2-time gold medalist. There's obviously something there. Chief Funky, well, what do you make of this, bro? He hasn't fought since he beat Robeisey Ramirez. Robeisey Ramirez has fought 3 times. This dude, no time, no reward. It appears anyway. I don't know the story, of course. But it appears like no reward for beating the gold medalist. If anything, more than likely, he got punished.
Yeah, that's terrible. And this is not the first time we've seen something like this happen. But I know one thing, man. If I'm him, you know, I'm talking some shit until I get that rematch. And you're damn right I'm going to price myself out because I'm going to keep talking like, you guys want to boost this dude up? He's a 2-time gold medalist. Well, guess what? I beat him. So let me get another chance at this dude so I can beat him again, and I want to get paid for it, you know. So I don't blame him if that's the issue. I don't know, but I don't blame him. I'll be doing the same exact thing, and every time I fight, I'll be saying it. Every time I'm calling this dude out. I want. Hey, you want the rematch? I beat you. Come back and get me. But it is a little odd that the dude's not getting any fights, man. I can't believe that. That's crazy. So I mean. You know, it's a cold business. We know that, and it looks like it's starting to show its ugly face again with this guy, man.
Now, it's totally possible that he just pulled like a Frankie Gomez or something. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of possibilities. Like, so we don't, and that's what I couldn't find, dude. I spent like 30 minutes before the show, you know, just trying to figure out where this kid's at, and I just see a bunch of articles right after his win, you know, so. Man,
I can find out who manages him. I'll make a couple of calls tomorrow to find out who manages him.
Let's find out. Yeah, we gotta talk to him to find out what's going on because I want him. Like, dude, I would rather have been him last night against Robeisey Ramirez. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would rather have had. I think that's a fight they could have done. So we saw, you know.
Well, it all depends on the contracts, you know. You know, here, you know, like I said, there's management teams. There's a management that can get a whole stable of kids, and they're under contract with that manager. You know, so could it be that Top Rank didn't want to buy him out of his contract, or they had to make a deal? It could have been that the management came back and said, "Hey, if you want him to fight again on under a Top Rank card, you know, we want this X amount, or you gotta have to showcase these guys as well." There's so many ways that something can just be blown out where that guy ends up losing his spot, you know, in that limelight, which is what sucks for this kid because, you know, he did have a great win and he should have been able to capitalize on that. But boxing is so weird. It's not a very conventional business, you know, of doing business sometimes, because it's like I said, it's who you know. It's not who you know, it's not what you've done. It's who you know.